Hey everyone. Today I want to talk about a little bit about the process of correcting abuse because it is correctable. Abuse stems from somebody's thinking and someone's values. It is not a mental health condition. It is not his childhood trauma. It is not his mom wounds. It's not any of that stuff it's not attachment or any of those, so-called theories that are out there that everybody tries to look at his little boy stuff and try to figure out, oh, he's so wounded. No, that isn't the case. The problem is he's grown up into a man who thinks that he has rights or entitlements or can exploit or can use and manipulate people. And he's developed a set of behaviors and thinking patterns that have outcomes of harm to others, and he needs to be responsible for that harm. That's correctable. This isn't a personality disorder. So when men come to Center for Peace to learn to work on that, the very first thing that they need to learn to do is accept the language and how that language applies to them. So when we're talking about abuse, we're talking about the harm that he caused someone else against their will and their well-being. When we talk about safety, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's physically hurting her, but what he does is violent, and he needs to look at that violence. That violence hurts another human being. And whether it's word violence, emotional violence, or physical violence, sexual violence, it's all violent when it's harmful. And men need to learn to sit in that. And then the third thing that they need to learn to do is sit in her story. A man who has been abusive, or if you want to call him a narcissist, that's fine. That doesn't help them, but if you want to call him that, that's fine. When a man hurts another woman, hurts a woman, and then will not allow her the right to describe that experience, he's still being abusive. He doesn't get to say how something feels for her. He doesn't get to describe how long it's going to take her to heal. And he does not get to say anything about some of the boundaries or the safety navigations that she might have in place in order to give her space and time to heal and to consent to come back into a relationship with him. Trust has to be rebuilt. Safety has to be reestablished. This isn't an issue of if she forgives, then he can get back to normal. Nobody's going back to normal after this. He blew up normal. If he wanted normal, he should have been a normal, healthy, decent human being. If you're going to blow up normal and you still want to be in a relationship with the woman that you destroyed, you have got to learn to take responsibility for the language, the safety, also the transparency, because you can no longer just run around the world coloring outside the lines like that the rules don't apply. Rules apply. We all have rules. We all have social rules. We have social engagement and social interaction rules, and they are very firm rules in a marriage. And so there's some definite things that have to be done, but it is all doable, and it comes from a willingness for that individual to want to be able to make that change. So if you are looking for a way to actually get the help that you need, we have a new program starting in September, a new year-long program starting in September. So come see us, come schedule a discovery call, www.cenfp.org, and we can have talk about abuse and how it is correctable and how to restore the dignity that was taken from the woman that he destroyed.